Hey HDC, I'm so glad to be here with you today. And today I get the pleasure of talking about investing in your oikos. Now I know what you're thinking. It's easier said than done when it comes to investing in your oikos. But here at HDC, this is what we believe about investing in your oikos. We teach this. We want you to watch for appropriate ways to be God's instrument as He calls them people to Himself and transforms their lives. Now again, always easier said than done. But there's two specific reasons most of us won't invest in other people. First one, there's a risk to it. What if they don't listen? Or what if they don't care what I'm saying? The second one, what is the cost? What is it gonna cost me on a daily basis to invest in the lives of others? Let me share a funny story with you. About 2 years ago, I decided to take up golf again. So a friend of mine invited me out to go golfing. And as we went out there, he lined up right before me on the first tee box and hit a fantastic shot right down the middle. Of course, I come up with my shot and I end up 50 yards out in the forest. It was a very long day. But my friend, through all of that long process, what would have normally taken about 3 or 4 hours took a lot longer, but he stood by my side, helping me track my ball, helping me find my next shot, lining me up, giving me some words of encouragement, and at times, words of correction. And let me tell you right now, I wish after 2 years I could tell you I'm a scratch golfer, and I'm certainly not. But I'm a lot better because somebody took the time to invest the time in me, and I'm better for it. See, the Apostle Paul knew something about investing in people. Look at what he said to the people in 1 Thessalonians 2:8. He said this, "Because we loved you so much, we were delighted to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our lives as well." See, for Paul, it wasn't about just showing up and sharing the gospel and dropping truth bombs everywhere and then walking out of the room. No, he knew that it was going to take more than words. He knew that it was going to take walking through life with these people. So he did that. He walked with them, he shared meals, he had great, deep conversations, and he allowed God to use his life and his ministry to invest in the lives of others. See, when my friend took me out golfing for the first time, there was a risk and a cost. For him, it was gonna be a really long day out in the sun. And week after week, as we would go out and hang out together, he would help me improve my game. And the same can be said of us in our oikos. We should be looking for opportunities to do the same thing. You might be wondering, okay, Carlos, how do I do that? Let me share 4 simple ways that you can invest in your oikos. The first one being this: be an example. Be that example to others so that when you walk in your faith, when they think about walking as a Christian, they could see your life play out before them. Invite them to church. Invite them to church gatherings, even if they've already said no or they continue to say no. Be patient with them. Trust in God's timing, not your own. Ask that God would, in His timing, lead them to Christ and that you would be there to help along the way. And the fourth one, but the most important, pray for them. Pray that God would move in their life consistently and continually each and every day, and make sure that you are fervently praying for them. See, a man by the name of Benjamin Graham once said this about people that invest. He said, "The investor's chief problem and even his worst enemy is likely to be himself." And I think that's true of us when we think about investing in those around us. We tend to get in our own head and get discouraged. But I pray today that we would be a people that would want to go out and respond in a way that would bring glory to God and reach the lives of others, those 8 to 15 that God has placed in our lives, no matter the risk or the cost.